The Faith on Fire Charismatic Rally held each August was canceled this year due to the pandemic, but organizers are preparing to release a virtual rally called Fire of Hope in the coming days. CAROLEE McGrath returns now with the story.
All right, you're going to start recording in 5, 4, 3.
There is a full-blown production going on at Sacred Heart Parish in Feeding Hills, as the organizers of the Faith on Fire Catholic Rally have had to pivot this year, just like everyone else.
We lost the Faith on Fire because of the pandemic that we have currently this year. So I went to Deb and I said, let's put something together, give the people, feed the people something.
Faith on Fire, a two-night event with speakers, praise and worship music and adoration, is typically held at the end of August each year. But in 2020, it's going virtual under a new name, the Fire of Hope Charismatic Catholic Rally. Mike Messier, a parishioner at Sacred Heart and member of the Knights of Columbus AGAWAM Council 5585, has become the director, production crew, and editor of the rally. Deb and Peter Brian Sesko have become the speakers and producers, all in an effort to point people toward Jesus. Pete is the Grand Knight of Council 5585, and Deb is the pastoral minister at Sacred Heart.
We didn't want it to sound exactly like Faith on Fire because you can't replace that, but we wanted to give people hope, and people, because of COVID, have seemed to have lost a lot of their hope, so we were trying to bring that more of a forth in the first, that you always have hope with Christ.
Similar to the live event, the virtual Fire of Hope will include speakers, including Wally and Barbara Dano of Our Lady of the Lake Parish in Southwick. Wally was hospitalized because of COVID and was put on a ventilator, while Barbara had to recover from the illness at home. Other speakers include Sharon Drennan, who recorded a prayer before adoration. There will also be praise and worship music. Jack Euros, youth from St. Cecilia's Parish in Wilbraham, and Psalm 33 were all taped at separate times as safety was a top concern.
And the fire is the Holy Spirit. It's just like Faith on Fire. It's a fire rally. So the fire of hope is the same thing. The fire of the Holy Spirit with the hope of better days to come.
Usually about 500 to 600 people crowd this lawn each night of the Faith on Fire prayer event. And while it is virtual this year and a bit different, the hope is that even more people will be able to view it and take part and be touched by the Holy Spirit.
And we're hoping to have this broadcast, should be ready by the day after Thanksgiving. And it's going to be both on YouTube, Facebook, and whatever else media I can get out there.
While Mike, Deb, and Pete and other volunteers have been at this for 2 months and counting, they say it's worth it.
That's a retake.
Even when things don't go as planned.
Yes, it is. It is a labor of love. It's twofold. I found Jesus. He's in my life, and I want somebody else that might be viewing this to find that love as well.
Well, it's just remembering who is always there for you. It's God. It's Jesus. It's the Holy Spirit.
More information on Fire of Hope can be found on the parish website, sacredheartfeedinghills.org, or on iobserve.org. Reporting for Reel to Reel, I'm CAROLEE McGrath.
And once again, the Fire of Hope rally will go live the weekend of Thanksgiving. We will have a link to it all at iobserve.org.